Ben Elton's Olivier award-winning play The Upstart Crow has returned to the West End. It originally opened just before the pandemic and now it's back for a limited run. Thomas McGill caught up with him a little earlier at the Apollo Theatre on Shaftesbury Avenue.
We, like so many other shows, closed during the cultural catastrophe of the pandemic, just as in fact Shakespeare's theatres closed. I mean, there's a sort of, grim irony in that. The last time a pandemic closed the theatres was then. But we are back. I mean, we're packing out. I mean, the season's till December, so hopefully, obviously, some tickets still available. But no, it's going great. People are loving the show. We've got David Mitchell and Gemma Whelan and a fantastic cast. I mean, frankly, what's not to love? If you're trying to pick a comedy to go and see, I'd pick one starring David Mitchell and Gemma Whelan. Doesn't matter if I've written it or not, but just go and see them.
And of course, our viewers will be familiar with the TV that and picking the bits that you wanted to use or characters that you wanted to bring back.
Well, no, there's nothing from the TV series. This is a new self-contained play because I mean the TV series Upstart Crow does have a very loyal and fan base. People love it, and I want people to know that they're not just going to see 3 episodes cut together, as sometimes happens, which is all right. But no, I've written a real self-contained proper play, and because obviously it was a sitcom about the greatest person of Western theatre, and also it was always done live in front of an audience in the studio anyway. It was sort of magnificently theatrical anyway, so it landed very happily.
But is there a part of you that hopes that the audience here walks out of here and perhaps gets a tube or the bus to the Globe and watches some proper Shakespeare as well? Is that in the back of your mind?
I don't have that ambition. I'm very glad. A lot of teachers have contacted and said they love it because it is very funny. But we do introduce some of the plots and some of the methods that Shakespeare used. And so that's lovely. But I think if I set out to do that, that would be a very pompous thing. And I think Shakespeare is difficult. I mean, it is quite hard on stage because it was written over 400 years ago. If it sparks anyone's interest, of course, I'm delighted. But I would never seek to do that. This is as funny as I can get in 2022. I'm not looking back. I'm always looking to the day and tomorrow.
Well, Ben, we've got jugs of ale on the table, so I suppose, without saying...
Bring ale, bring pie.
Cheers.
Theatre is back. The pandemic vanquished.
Ben Elton there.